I would compare tennis elbow pain to a toothache that doesn't go away. It is terrible, it is unbearable. And if you're here watching this video, I'm pretty sure that you are trying to find the way to get rid of this terrible pain. So in today's video, I'm gonna tell you what tennis elbow is. I'm gonna tell you what my symptoms were and how long I've had them for. And then finally, I'm gonna tell you what I've tried, what didn't work first, and then what worked. I feel like you can skip, I'm gonna put the little stumps below where you can skip to the other part, what helped me. But I feel like it is very important to tell you first what I tried, tested, what didn't work for me, so that you can save yourself the trouble of trying out these things. And then I'll tell you finally in the end what worked for me. And I swear, if I had known that right at the beginning, I wouldn't have tried probably so many things, and I would have helped myself a lot earlier. So I'm gonna read you first what tennis elbow is. So it's a condition that causes pain around the outside of the elbow. It's clinically known as lateral epicondylitis. It often happens after overuse or repeated action of the muscles of the forearm near the joint, near the elbow joint. You may notice pain on the outside of the elbow, which may travel down to the forearm. And this pain can be felt when lifting or bending your arm, when gripping small objects such as pen, or even I had a issue with grabbing a glass of water, when twisting your forearm, such as turning a door handle or opening a jar. You may also find it difficult to fully extend your arm. All true. So I'm going to tell you now how it started off for me. So it started off for me very, very slowly. So I can't pinpoint any particular thing that would trigger it. So it started it developed over, I would say, maybe 2 weeks time. So it started very slowly and very gentle, and then it the pain intensified. And I can't pinpoint anything, but when I think about it, it started at the beginning of the gardening season. So, you know, when you do a lot of pulling out weeds and raking and stuff, it's a repetitive sort of movement. And I'm thinking whether maybe this had been a cause, but it might have not been, it might have been something different. So, for 3.5 months, my pain was absolutely terrible. It was so bad that it woke me up about 4 times per night. So I was absolutely exhausted. I was really tired. I was fed up with this pain because it was constant 24/7 pain that did not want to go away. And it was really, really painful. And so it was extremely painful to the point that I ended up in A&E once. I went there and I was like, give me something that would take away this pain. And at that time, they've given me really strong anti-inflammatories, but this didn't work. It didn't take away the pain. But anyway, I had different stages of the pain. So I would say that it started here at the elbow in this point, and then it sort of went down to here. Then I felt it quite a lot in my wrist. So especially when I couldn't even lift or grab a bottle. And then it sort of went back there. It was all sorts of different stages of the pain, right? So if you have it just in one place, or if you have it in another, it might still be the same thing, right? So when it comes to what I've tried, first of all, I tried resting, because I was thinking to myself, okay, if it's an injury, I'll give it a rest, and then I'll go back, and it's all going to be fine. Rest didn't help. I think I rested at that time maybe 2 weeks of the gym. I stopped doing all sorts of different exercises like upper body, HIIT training, any body weight exercises. I stopped doing weights as well, because obviously I couldn't even lift any weight. Everything would make it worse. So I decided to go to osteopath. I've got a trusted osteopath that usually helps me for all sorts of different things. And the osteopath, whenever I went to see him, it helped me for a day or something like this, but he told me, so my neck was really tensed, all my shoulders were like this. So I don't know if this was the cause as well, and it sort of affected my elbow, or it was the other way around. But I know that he said to me that this point here, and he said to me, so he gave me some exercises to do to strengthen, to open up my chest and strengthen my back, because this kind of helped me for the elbow. So I sort of, was trying to relax my neck, It's sort of helped a little, tiny little bit, but imagine you've got this pain at 100% where it is unbearable. So if you go down to like maybe 80% after those sessions, like that was great. I tried ice because I've heard ice helps. Ice didn't help. Then I tried the heat because someone told me that, or I've seen it somewhere, that heat helps, because you have to sort of boost the circulation to the area. So what I've tried, because I think the pain for me was worse at night when I probably had my arm in just one position. So I tried obviously warm baths, warm showers, but I tried this deep heat. This is the muscle massage roll-on lotion. So it's non-medicinal. So I put this on, I would put this on for a night, and I would take ibuprofen, and that would sort of reduce it. So I wouldn't wake like 4 times a night, I would wake up 3 times a night, which was still bad, and it still was painful. And when it comes to, like, I've tried loads of different painkillers and anti-inflammatories, and when it comes to, I tried different sleeping positions because I couldn't literally, you know, when you wake up at night and it's so much pain that you can't really, you don't know how to sleep. But one thing that osteopath told me, so I still sleep like this, to hug a huge pillow. So the arm is not like this, it's like slightly lifted. So I'm a side sleeper. But I try to sort of sleep with my arms stretched, with my arms bent, with my arms like, you know, stretched, with my palms stretched against like, you know, a cupboard. I tried different things. So then I went to physio through my GP. He gave me the whole page of exercises that actually made it worse, and I was like, no, I'm not trying this. And I asked them to refer me to a specialist in the hospital, which the appointment didn't come on until a long time later. So I stopped, as I said, like, you know, I stopped skipping, I stopped body weight exercises, I stopped any exercises that involved weight. Now, as I said, I slept in different positions. One thing that I actually found like, you know, helpful was this rubber band. So you put it like this on your fingers, and you do that. So I was sitting at work, and I was like, let's say I would have my arms sometimes stretch, sometimes bend it, but this would actually help because it helps like this pain and also the wrist as well. So I did it as much as I could. And I kind of found this like quite helpful. It did help me it did help me for a bit, like maybe like, let's say if I did this for a while, maybe the pain would be gone for an hour, but I feel like it did sort of help the pain. Another thing I tried was the TENS machine. So I use my Kegel 8 machine for strengthening my Kegel muscles, but it's got 20 programs, and I was like, this is a TENS machine. So I saw on Stress No More website. I'm going to put all the links below, whatever I can. So they've got a device, TENS device for tennis elbow, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I can use this one. So I contacted their customer service, and they said, yeah, there's a program, relaxing program, the TENS program, for pain. So I used this program with those electrodes. I put them basically one here, one there, one there, one there, and then I sort of crossed the cables. And I used it maybe at a time for pain. It was meant to help for pain at a time for like 40 minutes. I used to use it every day. Did it help? Not sure, not too sure. I think I've just tried so many things that I wasn't like even sure what helps, what not. But anyway, then just before my holidays, I actually came across Dr. Berg's video, and I'm gonna link it below. And guys, this is that one thing that actually helped me. One thing that probably when I saw the video, I was at the point where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try anything. I'm gonna try anything. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then at least I tried. Now, in the video, Dr. Berg, I love Dr. Berg when it comes to nutrition. I really like his advice. So I was like, let me try that. And he said it's something to do the opposite side. So basically, he said, find the pain where your pain is located. So let's say if the pain is located here, you massage the other side that you haven't got the pain on. And it is meant to help. So I was reading the comments, and I was like, oh my God, I was like, I believe in that, because my grandma used to do acupressure. So if you know that acupressure, it is the opposite side of the body. So if you've got an earache on the left side, you massage the right side, your foot, your toe on your right foot. So it is the opposite side. So I was like, it might actually help. Anyway, he explains everything. I'm not going to explain to you how it works. He explains everything in that video. But guys, please, if it works for you, please leave a comment here that you saw it here, because I really want to help you guys, because I know what kind of pain it is. Anyway, I was sitting at work and I would massage this to the point that it was so painful that I had a bruise here. But I was like, you know what, I've got time. So when you start massaging it, after about, I don't know, 1 minute of a massage, it has to be like really strong and the same point. The pain goes away. But obviously it goes away for a little while, then it comes back. But every time it comes back, a little bit less. And after, I think, 1.5 weeks or 2 weeks of massage, I was like, okay, it's less painful. Then I went on holiday, I went back home, I went to Poland, and my dad was saying to me that with his tennis elbow, he used to have it as well, the sunshine helped. So it was obviously summertime, I had loads of sunshine on my elbow. I was still doing this massage as much as I can. Like whenever I have a 3 minute, like, come on, like, you know, you're sitting here, I'm sitting here now and I can do it, right? So it was, I could feel it like a little knot on the other side as well. That was very like weird. But I was doing this, I stopped doing gardening for 2 weeks, I didn't go gym for 2 weeks, and I didn't sit at work. So basically I asked my work to order me like this mat, the mouse mat with the gel cushion for your wrist. It is for tennis elbow. I'm gonna link everything below. And the little mat for the keyboard that I used to put here so that my arm was like sort of straight line. And this I think helped. So this is just one thing that I swear by. And obviously I give it a rest. I came back home after 2 weeks and I was like, whoa. I was like, my pain has reduced from 100% and unbearable to about 20%. That was a lot. The pain was at that time bearable. It wasn't unbearable anymore. And I was like, it was still there. So I went to see the physio. Finally, I got the appointment. They've given me now some exercise that I started doing at the gym slowly, very slowly back to weights, but very light weights. So now I sort of increased after like 1.5 months. But now I can honestly tell you that, and I still keep, you know, when I have this pain sometimes, like, you know, I keep massaging this, I keep using the mat at work. But now I can say that most of the time my pain is at either 10% or 0. And then when I exercise, let's say I do skipping for 50 minutes, it would increase to like maybe 15, 20%. And then like the next day it disappears. So obviously I alternate the days when I'm not trying to strain it still. But guys, I am so happy, and this, I swear, one thing that helped me was massaging this point. And I was massaging it here, there, and what I used as well. So I got this collaboration with a company. I got this massage gun, and what I use this one for massaging this point. It's easier. If you have someone that can massage it to you, perfect. So you see, I still feel the pain on this side. And as I said, like, you know, the pain is still sometimes is like, I can feel it now. Like if I would lift something heavy, I can feel it now. But guys, now it's nothing. And I swear, please, if you try it out, please comment, let me know what you think. And thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like the video if you found it helpful. Thank you so much, guys. Wishing you loads of health, and I'll see you next time. Bye.